Camp 6 at Guantanamo Bay, where more than 40 detainees are on hunger strike. They say they want their freedom or they will die trying to get it. One of those men, through his lawyers, has taken his case public through this essay published in the New York Times. Yemeni citizen Samir Naji al-Hassan Mokbel has been detained at Guantanamo for 11 years, accused of being a bodyguard for Osama bin Laden. Quote, "I will not eat until they restore my dignity. I have a choice. Either I can exercise my right to protest my detention and be beaten up, or I can submit to painful force feeding." Mokbel alleges he gets strapped down twice a day and has a feeding tube forced into his nose. He says he has vomited blood from the feedings. The U.S. military denies it's force feeding anyone, claiming that those being fed through tubes have asked for them. A medical doctor says feeding tubes have their place, but that they must be used with extreme care.
That necessitates usually some force to be used to restrain the person. It requires some force to be able to insert the tube into the nose. Sometimes you can use some anesthesia locally to put it in, but that doesn't make it a little bit more humane.
If the hunger strikers thought they might get help from the U.S. courts, they were disappointed on Monday. A federal judge said he did not have the authority to rule on conditions of confinement at Guantanamo. On Saturday, guards clashed with detainees while trying to move them out of their communal living blocks and into single-cell rooms. The military says it's temporary and was done for security and health reasons. The White House downplayed the relocations and once again blamed the situation on politics.
The obstacle to closing Guantanamo Bay, obstacles have been raised by Congress, and that remains a reality.
And while politicians continue to point fingers, there's also no sign of a resolution to the hunger strike at Guantanamo. Rosalind Jordan, Al Jazeera.